What's up, Average Kurt here, aka the internet chef who has been slacking for the past week or week and a half, but now I am back. And I'm back on my bullshit, deep frying some ridiculous shit, and making weird hand motions. And I'm back with a deep fried bacon grilled cheese and homemade potato chips. And if you're one of those idiots on Reddit that's like, oh, it's a milk because it's got bacon in it, it's not a grilled cheese, kindly go yourself. You don't know what the you're talking about. You're an idiot. And here's everything you need to make this dish. A loaf of Wonder Bread. Wonder Bread is key. It's the only bread that works for this. Some thick bacon, some cheese, American cheese, not with skim milk, with real milk, mandolin to slice up those potatoes really thin, salt, some truffle oil I'm not going to use, and potatoes. First, gonna put my bacon on a rimmed baking sheet, cook it at 425 for about 20 to 22 minutes until it's nice and crispy. That is some perfectly cooked bacon. It's perfect. Here's my fancy new mandolin, which I was very surprised that the grocery store had. This is gonna make for very thin potato slices, which is key for potato chips. Now that my potatoes are sliced, gonna put them in a bowl and blanch them. So that means I'm gonna pour cold water on top, move them around, get that starch out, and drain it. I do this 2 to 3 times until the water is clear. Now that my potato slices are blanched, I'm gonna put them on a baking sheet lined with paper towels, get rid of the super thin, like uneven potato slices. I need perfect potato slices to make these potato chips. Now that I got my ideal potato slices, gonna put a paper towel on top and pat these dry. You want these potatoes as dry as my comedy. Nobody thinks I'm funny. I mean, I think I'm funny. That's all that really matters, right? What I think? Yeah. Got my oil set at 350 degrees, gonna deep fry for 4 to 5 minutes until they're golden brown and crispy. You don't want to overcrowd the fryer here. You want plenty of room for those chips to move around and get extra crispy like that. As soon as they come out of the fryer, hit them with some salt or some barbecue rub. I did that for one batch and they were excellent. Now that my chips are done, time to make the deep fried grilled cheese. First, cut the crust off your bread, and you want to generously cut the crust off, because if you don't cut enough crust off, you got to get to the center of that gooey bread, because if you don't, it's going to be very hard to pinch it and get it to stick. Then I'm going to cut up some of that American cheese to fit perfectly in the middle of that Wonder Bread. Then I'm going to add some bits of bacon and top it with some more American cheese. Now here's the difficult part, sealing this sandwich. As you can see, I'm pinching the edges to create a seal, and you gotta pinch the shit out of it. Pinch as hard as you can to create a seal. Go around it a couple times, make sure every crevice is concealed and pressed. Press that shit hard, my guy. Or lady, or non-binary, whatever you are is cool with me. Now it's time to deep fry. Still got my oil at 350, and these are gonna cook really quickly. So as soon as I drop them in the deep fryer, I let them go for about 30 seconds, and then flip them over, let them go for another minute and a half, for about 2 to 2.5 minutes of cooking time. And you might be thinking, it's bread, it's just gonna soak up the oil and be soggy and gross. And while it does soak up the oil, I promise you, it is super crispy and one of the most delicious things you will ever put into your mouth. Boom. There you have it, a deep fried bacon grilled cheese and homemade potato chips. And this was my first time ever making homemade potato chips. It was really easy, anybody could do it. Same goes for the deep fried grilled cheese. As long as you pinch those edges, you'll be fine. I did it again. Now, all that's left is to take these potato chips and deep fried bacon grilled cheese and all into it. But first, the potato chips. That looks like a 5-star potato chip, Average Kurt. Definitely need to try another one to properly assess these. Ooh, I got an email from one of my high-end escorts. Yes, if you use high-end escorts, they will email you. They don't text. They're professionals. But my review of these potato chips, they slap. They slippity slap. But now it's time for the main event, the deep fried bacon grilled cheese. Look at that crispy, cheesy, bacony deliciousness. And I know you heard that crunch, so don't even try to tell me that these are soggy. And if you're picking up on my facial cues, you can tell I am in a state of euphoria. It's like I took acid mixed with mushrooms, rolled around in cocaine at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. I am just overwhelmed with emotions right now. I'm surprised I didn't cry. This shit, This shit right here, wait, let me finish it so I can give you a proper assessment. Pull my hand back once. We gotta pull back further though. Maybe once more. This slaps. It slaps all over the place. It slaps so hard. This is one of the best things I've ever eaten. No bullshit. It is truly amazing. Hey you, did you like the shit you saw today? If so, please like and subscribe. Also, follow me on the gram and TikTok at Average Kirk Cooks. Salute to you guys for watching. I'm just gonna sit here, get fat, get happy, and get down on these potato chips and deep fried bacon grilled cheese. Side note, please leave a comment. I don't get a lot of comments, even if it's hate, like tell me I look fat and pale, you hate everything about me. Just leave a comment, let me know how you really feel about me. I would appreciate it. I mean, I sound thirsty, but I'm trying to get famous, guys. I don't want to work my job. Even though I barely work it, I don't want to work it at all. Help me live my dreams.